Today we're going to talk about food. We're actually going to talk about food every time you see us here on the show because it's all about food. We're going to focus as much as we can on local food as well. And I'm going to start very close to home local and some things you can get here at Korner Copia. What I have in front of me today is just a little small example of what you can get when you order party platters at Korner Copia. There's some great items. This was chosen. We have some hummus wheels, and those are very simple to make, and maybe on a later show we'll show you how to make some of these things. But if you're in a rush, you have an event to go to, you have a party coming up, company coming over, and with your crazy work schedule, you just don't have time to make something up yourself, you can always come here to Korner Copia. You can go to lots of the downtown restaurants in Kingsport and order some things to go that can feed your guests or to really wow your guests at your party or event. Here we have the hummus wheels, which is a spicy hummus we make here. It has cucumbers, tomatoes, celery, and it's all rolled together in different flavored wraps. And that's a very interesting thing for summertime finger foods, are wraps, the use of those. I said probably in a later show we'll get into further detail on that. But today we have a spinach wrap, sun-dried tomato, and a garlic wrap with the spicy hummus. So you really have 3 different flavors using the one ingredient. We also have what's called caprese bites. These are really fun. You take a grape tomato, marinate it in oil and basil, a little bit of garlic, put some mozzarella, and a little caper at the top. And that's like having a whole caprese salad in one bite on a toothpick. Easy to manage and lots of fun at a party, and it's a good fresh bite with that grape tomato that are coming back into season, which makes it oh so nice. But the other thing we have is something really interesting. It's become very popular at Korner Copia. It's called our chicken salad cups. We take a wonton wrapper and we bake it in a little muffin pan, and then we fill it with our now infamous chicken salad that has craisins and curries and walnuts and all kinds of good stuff in there, and we put them together and it's one bite. So again, great for parties, great for guests coming over. You need a little nibble before you head out to your event. So these are just some of the examples of things you can get here at Korner Copia, which I'd like to talk just a minute about. Korner Copia is a delicatessen and grocery in downtown Kingsport in the old Sobel building. What we're sitting in today is just a portion of it. It's called the Evening Mezzanine. This is a new concept here at Korner Copia. It's a place that locals can come, or if you have guests that come in, great place to bring them to kind of showcase what's to offer here. We have local musicians that come and play, usually 1 to 2 instrumentalists, 1 to 2 vocal singers, really showcase the local musicians and talent that we have here. And you can get some great appetizers. Some of these things are actually on some of the menus some evenings, and you can also get our full menu, which we do have a full line of delicatessen sandwiches and salads and wraps. But it's a great place to hang out with friends and really enjoy, and it's a really neat atmosphere. It's also available for party rental rooms, which is really fun if you're having that wedding rehearsal dinner or bridal shower. It's a very unique, comfortable atmosphere. As you can see, it's decorated very nicely. My staff has helped wonderfully with that, and I will brag on my staff anytime because most of them are my family. And if they're not my family, I feel like adopting them anyway. We're very lucky to have such great personalities and people here in Kingsport that can work here. Today here we are with Holly Ralph from Holly Sweet Creations. She is a new proprietor of a new bakery in downtown Kingsport on New Street. Holly, what do we have here today? This looks fantastic.
We have a bunch of our specialty items. We have cupcakes, cream puff pastry dessert, cheesecake, fruit pizza, chocolate covered strawberries, and cake truffles.
Definitely hungry now. Well, tell me about these truffles. They look really interesting. That's a different truffle than I've ever seen.
Yes, these are one of our specialty items. They are cake truffles. It's cake, icing, rolled up in a ball, and dipped in chocolate.
So there's cake in there versus a straight chocolate.
Exactly.
Ooh,
yes.
Can I try one?
You sure can.
Oh, this
you
is
sure
going to be yummy. Hang on.
And that one is an Oreo truffle.
That is fantastic.
Thank you.
That's one of our
best sellers.
I bet that's like a whole little cake in a bite with the chocolate. That's fantastic.
Yes, it's very good.
I'm going to eat the rest of that. Yum. So tell me, how Sweet Creations by Holly. Tell me about your shop, how you started, while I'm enjoying this.
We are on 137 East New Street, like you said, and we open January the 13th, part-time. So through the summer, we're going to be open Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Thursday and Friday, 10 to 5:30, and Saturdays, 11 to 3. We got started, I worked at AGC for 10 years in benefits, and when they downsized, I lost my job, which opened this up for me. So
you kind of made lemon into lemonade.
Exactly.
Economy went bad. You kind of went out on your own, entrepreneur, and opened this. This is fantastic. You're obviously very talented in what you do. These are beautiful.
Thank you.
Now, besides this, I understand you decorate cakes, correct?
We do wedding cakes, birthday cakes, any kind of occasion, baby shower, anything like that. And then we also do Splenda desserts.
Oh, you do? So you kind of specialize in, so if you have diabetic or special diets?
Low fat, trying to lose weight, trying to watch what you eat, yes.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yes.
Well, I'm so glad you came today and showed us all this great stuff. This is exciting. It's so nice to have great businesses downtown, not only that, but where you can get specialty stuff made. You can order things. So you take orders too for large parties and stuff. That's fantastic.
We do. We can put the cake truffles on sticks for weddings, for showers. We can decorate them with their colors. So we do a variety of things. Yeah.
Oh, so you do a lot of interesting, unique things. These strawberries look fantastic. They're huge.
Yes.
Oh, chocolate-covered strawberries are just the best, especially now, too, with summer coming up. Yes, they're very good. Scott strawberries are in season now, and oh, yum. We want to thank Holly Ralph for being on our show today from Sweet Creations by Holly. Next, we have a guest from Signature Properties, which isn't exactly a food-orientated subject today. However, it is a new business in Kingsport, and we like to focus on that as well. We're here with Teresa Jervis. She is with Signature Properties, which is a brand new business here in downtown Kingsport, also on New Street. Teresa, hi, welcome. Thanks for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
Great. Tell me a little bit about Signature Properties. What makes it different than a normal average real estate agency?
Well, first of all, Signature Properties is based on, well, it's all about giving. I'm sure a lot of people have seen our numerous billboards around town that say, you buy or sell, we give.
What is that? How does it work?
I'll tell you what that means. The concept behind that, well, in the tough economic times right now, charities really take a big hit.
I bet.
That people are not able to give like they have been in the past. So actually this started about 4 years ago when my son, Seth Jervis, who I hate he couldn't be here today, told me that it would be great to have a different concept from a real estate company with one. So that's when he put together a marketing plan, which I think is great, saying, you know, so many families are affected by so many different causes. I mean, you've got cancer, you've got diabetes, and actually our family has been hit with both of those. And he said it would be wonderful to be different, to institute a concept where each agent at the company would be actually obligated in their own way to donate a portion of each commission to a charity of the buyer or seller's choice.
Wow, that's really a big giving back to the community.
It is, and there are so many causes. We've had so many people come to us and ask, well, actually we had the United Way just this week, and we went over and helped work on one of the homes that's going to actually provide a home for the homeless.
So you don't not only give cash money to these donations, you as agents go out with hammers and nails and work on houses too?
We help. I mean, realtors are very busy people.
Yeah.
But it's very important in our local area to give back to the community. And that's one great thing about Kingsport. So many people here do give of their time, their effort, their money. They're very dedicated. So anyway, about the concept, you buy or sell with Signature Properties, and we will give to the charity of the buyer or seller's choice.
That's fantastic.
Actually, to date, we have We've only been open downtown now for about 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
And over $1,000 in commission giving has already been contributed toward various charities, to include Susan Komen, St. Jude. So, you know,
That's
we're
fantastic.
very proud of that. And you ask about downtown. One thing we love, I mean, downtown is just revitalizing.
Yes.
You know, it is just wonderful. And the fact, well, like you, there's so many places to eat downtown, and sometimes we need a place to bring our clients for lunch. Sometimes we need a private place without all the noise. And there are a lot of places that, you know, so many restaurants down here that offer that environment.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just so thankful for this revitalization of downtown Kingsport.
That's great.
We're glad to be a part of it.
Well, I'm glad you're here. You're going to be a great neighbor. You're only a couple blocks away from us.
Absolutely.
And we love seeing, you know, some of your agents come into Korner Copia, and even in the evening mezzanine sometimes too. And it's a good place to kick back and relax. So we're glad your agents do. And we hope to bring your clients as well. And
we definitely will.
well, it's great. We're so glad to have you downtown. I appreciate you coming on today. We very much, you know, enjoyed learning about all our neighbors. Up next, we have Jack Woodworth, who is a goat farmer from Gate City, Virginia, with local goat cheese.
Thanks for inviting me.
Well, we're so glad to have you here, Jack. You have a goat farm in Gate City, Virginia. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, we started in 1994 with 4 goats, and now we're milking 38. And probably have close to 100 goats on the farm at the moment.
Wow. Now, the name of your farm is Possum Bottom Farm, but the name of your dairy for the goat cheese is Ziegenwald Dairy. Right. Is that correct?
That's pretty close.
Pretty close. Okay. Did I make a mistake on
bottom? We're on Possum Creek, and we got Possum Mountain, so we figure our bottom land was Possum's Bottom.
Very cute.
So there's Possum Bottom Farm. And Ziegenwald, my wife's German, and Ziegen is German for goats, and Wald is woods, or small woods, and so we took the wood from Woodworth and the goats and Ziegenwald. Very
creative. I love it, and hopefully I'll learn to pronounce that properly someday. See, and I'll let you know, we carry Ziegenwald Dairy goat cheese here at Korner Copia. Our customers have come to love this goat cheese. They special order special varieties because you do a lot of different flavors of goat cheese. This isn't just plain goat cheese. Like what we have today here. You do sell plain, but it's not just all plain goat cheese. Not only is it local, it is fantastic flavored, and you added in this particular one we have here today is peach, correct?
That's peach.
That's peach. And tell them about some of the other flavors that you have.
In the sweet ones, we do raspberry, peach, mulberry, honey nut, and apricot. Mm-hmm. And then we do plain. And then in the herb chevres, we do garlic and dill, garlic and black pepper, garlic and Genovese basil, garlic and sacred basil. We do sacred basil, we do chives, and garlic and black pepper.
So you do a lot of different goat cheeses.
That's just the chevres. That's just a soft cheese.
Soft
cheese.
Then
we do camembert, we do feta, and we do mozzarella.
Yes, that feta is fantastic. I've tried the goat feta. I love feta anyway. It's very solid, but it is fantastic. You pack it in olive oil.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's great. So it kind of amazes me. A lot of people think in this region you can't find very unique, flavorful things, and that is just such a misconception.
Well, we're trying to take care of
you and a lot of others too, and that's why I'm glad to showcase things like this because, like I said, we have customers here at Korner Copia that absolutely have fallen in love with this cheese. They say they'll never buy another kind of goat cheese, and it's all local, it's all natural. You have your dairy right there on the farm. You do everything, you and your wife. You deliver it. You can get it at Korner Copia. Now, you have it in some other places around town, correct?
We do the Jonesboro Farmers Market on Saturday morning, and I do the Norton, Virginia Farmers Market on Tuesday afternoon. But if somebody needs something and you don't have it, we can either, they can come out to the farm and get it, or they can let you know and I'll bring it down there.
Right. You've done that quite often for us. You know, a customer says, I really need that mulberry. I have family coming in, and I really want them to try it. And you've brought it to me the next day, and we appreciate that.
And there are also a number of restaurants that are carrying our cheese.
That's true.
Cheese on their menus as well.
In their recipes, they're using it, and so that's fantastic. Well, I'd like to try this. You want to try it with me? Now, tell me about the peach.
Well,
Explain to the folks watching first of all, explain what a goat cheese is, your consistency and your texture.
Now this is a chèvre. This is a soft goat cheese. This is pretty simple to make.
It's very soft.
Basically, we add the rennet and the culture to the milk after it's pasteurized, and let it sit for 24 hours, and then we hang it and let the whey drain out. And depending on how long you let it drain, that'll help affect how soft it is. Then we usually, once it's drained, we take it down. We'll package it and freeze it so that in 8-ounce containers or whatever. If we're doing it for a restaurant, it's 1 or 2 pound containers.
Correct.
And then if we're going to make a special flavor or something, my wife will add that prior to us packaging it, whatever it may be.
Okay. And you only use fresh fruits, fresh
Not always.
herbs, but
some preserves.
Some preserves, and that changes the texture.
Especially the sweet ones, but
oh wow.
The herbs, most of the herbs are grown on our farm. The pepper isn't, obviously, but most of the other herbs we grow ourselves.
Oh wow, so it's not only the goats and the milk and the goat cheese that you do, you actually do a lot of the herbs as well.
We do a lot of the different things.
Wow, that is all natural, all local, all the way around. That's fantastic.
As natural as we can make it.
Exactly. And boy, it tastes yummy. I really enjoy it. And I've actually used in some of my caterings, I made a bird's nest cheese dip out of your goat cheese by mixing it with cream cheese, and we added some herbs and stuff, and we shape it into a bird's nest. And tell you what, they were so happy with that. Not only did it look great, they said it was the best tasting cheese they'd ever had. So we get a lot of comments on this cheese. That's why I wanted to have you here today. And more people need to know about different cheeses, and especially a locally made cheese is just fantastic.
Unfortunately, a lot of people have a bad thought about goat cheese. You
A
know,
misconception, I agree.
They think it's going to be a real strong tasting cheese, and our chèvres aren't.
No, they're very
it's got a
smooth.
little more strength to it, but
Yes.
you know, a lot of it's in how you handle the milk.
Really?
If you can cool the milk quickly and keep your equipment clean, you don't have that goaty taste that a lot of people associate with goat cheeses.
Very interesting. Yeah, because, I mean, it is very, I don't want to say mild, because it's definitely got a bold flavor to it, but it's not what we'd call a pungent cheese by any means.
But it doesn't taste like an old buck smell.
Exactly. That's the good way to put it. I love that. Well, we so much appreciate you being here. We appreciate you being a vendor, a local vendor for Cornucopia and for the region.
We appreciate the opportunity to sell our cheese here.
Also here with us today is Andrea Fleener. She is with the Elixir Group, which makes shows like this possible on Channel 16. Welcome. We're glad to have you.
Thank you.
You're also a downtown neighbor.
We are. We're located down here on Center Street, right across from you and right below Happy Hostess. So
Great neighbors. Glad to have you there.
thank you.
So-
Same to you.
Thank you. I've seen you guys have done some things, maybe the fire tower at Bays Mountain.
Oh,
You've covered-
absolutely. Fun Fest, and we go to all kinds of places around Kingsport. We're all local, so like you said, we got to support the locals. So we're helping the local community. Even if they can't get out, they can experience it by watching the TV, because especially with Fun Fest, we did the fireworks live, and that was great. We have a lot of fun. We do a lot of things Kingsport.
That's fantastic. We really need a show like that. We need people to experience the area. We have so much to offer here.
Oh, we do.
And Elixir Group covers so much of it. But I'll talk about you for a minute.
Me?
Yes, you're a local student here. You just have got finished attending ETSU, which is a local college.
Well, I'm not finished. I've
About a
only finished
year.
my first year.
But you finished your freshman year.
Right.
And I'm going to brag a little bit, seeing as you're a friend of mine. You got almost all A's and 1 B. I'm so proud of you.
I did.
That's fantastic. And going to a local school like that has just the same amount of curriculum as a lot of universities that some kids go away for. They're raised here.
Well, everybody was telling me, you need to go away. You need to get away from home. And I kept thinking, now, wait a minute. Let me just try this. I didn't know if I would quite like it at first, but honestly, I love it.
So you feel you got a good university experience close to home?
I love being close to home, being close to family and friends, and of course, you
Good,
guys.
Yeah, I know. Good food. You got to have good food.
That too.
Now I understand you're also taking summer classes at Northeast State in the downtown Kingsport campus.
Yes, along with working with the Elixir Media Group, I'm also taking a couple classes at Northeast State. And
How convenient is that to go to work for a couple hours, go to class, go back? I mean, all in the same community. You don't have to get in your car, do you?
not really, no. I can pretty much walk from class to work, and it's
How
great.
convenient is that? Grab a bite to eat on the way back or two?
Which I do too much.
Oh no, it's good for you though. Keeps you healthy, keeps your energy up. You
And
need
it's
that
good,
working full time, being a college student. That's a lot. It takes a lot of energy. You need a lot of food for fuel for that. So,
But I like being in downtown just because through high school I never really had an interest for downtown. But once I started with Elixir Media Group, I just really found, I can't believe it. There's so much life. There's so much to offer down here. And I'm
There
out
is.
to encourage so many people to just see what's all down here. And this channel especially can really help you.
it can. Now, I have to say I'm the same way. I've been working in downtown Kingsport for about 6 years now, and it was a
Right.
different industry. But when I first drove through downtown, I'm like, oh boy, there's not much here. There is so much hidden behind these brick walls. Even though it's taking a while to get some of these brick walls and buildings revitalized, there's such great things behind these doors. Just to go down, and I took a couple of times to experience and walk.
And so many businesses are moving in too.
Yes, a lot. We've got a new food one coming in, the mustard
You're
seed.
kidding.
We'll talk about that in another show. We'll have them
Oh,
here.
You have
That's
to
going to
tell
be
me
fun.
later then.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun place around here. But there's just so much going on downtown. We've got free concerts on the streets every Thursday and Friday night. We've got different venues like Bonefire and Bus Pit that have musicians. The Evening
So
Mezzanine right
much.
here. We're doing live local musicians. We've even got a Renaissance Center. We have a theater guild. We have a ballet right here in downtown. Did you know the theater guild is doing Noises Off, which, being in the media industry, I watched that movie and then come watch the play on June 17th. It is fantastic.
You know, I have never seen the movie, never
Oh.
heard of it.
It's great. It's about people putting on a play, but you get to see behind the scenes too. So
That sounds
it's a plot within a plot and a play within a play, and it's a lot of fun. Local actors right here from Kingsport are putting on this play. We've got a symphony here. Like I said, the ballet where you
It's
can
all about local.
It is. You can do so much here in downtown besides eat and music, but there's just so many activities going on.
You gotta support the locals. You
Absolutely.
really do. And hey, let me tell you something about this show. We're actually going to be doing a blog with everybody that's on this show. We're going to have pictures and information how to contact them, their address, phone number, anything in case you're interested. We have pictures of the food. And
Fantastic. So we maybe can put some recipes on there too?
well, sure, I suppose.
Oh, that'll be fun. That'll be a lot of fun. I'm really glad you're doing that. Elixir Group just does a great job with whatever they do. They don't do it halfway. They do it all the way and complete everything. And we love that.
Well,
we
thank
love having
you.
great companies like that downtown.
We certainly try.
Yes. Well, that's great. We appreciate you being here today. We appreciate you putting on this show and doing all the editing and the publication. And you're just so good at it. And it's really great to know we have a young student that is going to continue industries like this right here at home, a local that's going to stay here. And that's just fantastic.
I tell you, I love it. I really do.
Good. Well, we love having you here and
Thank
being
you.
a great neighbor. And folks, come on down to Korner Copia. There's so much going down here on the corner. You never know who you run into. You never know what you're going to say. You might walk up and be a TV recording show one day. So we appreciate you today. Come on down to the corner. So you can find lots of different things at Korner Copia like this, plus many other things in bulk foods and lots of spices. So we hope you come down and check us out and see, and we can actually learn how to make a lot of these things together. And I love having customers come in and tell me their recipes, and we try them out and put variations on them using our products. And it's a lot of fun. We hope you come down and check us out. Check out a lot of places downtown. There's a lot of eateries and bakeries and some good stuff to try out down here. So we hope you have a great week, and we'll see you next time.